Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Everyone good? Everyone hear me? Yep, cool. So I'm just going to run down the usual kind of set of stats that I do, which include kind of the hot and popular apps and integrations, the developers that are making them, and the kind of the big brand pages as well. So I'll go straight into it. This is just a quick note from a few months ago. I've talked about this before, but just as a reminder, Facebook have kind of changed the way that they report their numbers. So they've changed it from visitors to apps to actual authenticated users. So you have to be signed in to actually count. So these are the top 10 most popular apps on Facebook. And you can see the biggest one by a fair old amount, maybe 20 million monthly active users, is the static HTML app, which is obviously used by loads of different brand pages. So it's very generic, and that's why it's so popular. Then you've got those Ville games, and there's now Castleville joining Farmville and Cityville. Any predictions for the next Ville? Scumsville. Scumsville, that's good, yeah? Sorry? Chavville, yep, okay, yeah, that's good. I'll get that off to Zynga, so I think. And then another iframe tab app is in there as well. And then the kind of the regulars that I guess we're all used to, Texas Hold'em Poker, very popular on Facebook. Band page, which lets artists, bands do their thing with Facebook. Microsoft have their 2 and 2 only apps in the top 10. There's Bing, which obviously is highly tied into Facebook anyway, and Microsoft own a little bit of Facebook anyway. And then they have Microsoft Live, which used to be called Windows Live Messenger, which is the MSN instant messenger thing that we all used to use, I think, a long time ago. And then obviously at number 9, the Sims game as well. It's an interesting transition. And these are the ones that, going by the numbers, are most regularly used. So this is comparing the daily active users and dividing it by the monthlies, so you get a number out of 1. This chart, the data I get from appdata.com, and they did have a bunch of them that were 100%, that were 1 on the score. I took those out because I don't think that's possible really, and they must be new apps into the chart. So these are the ones that have been going a bit longer and seem to have more realistic numbers. So we have birthday calendar, three prizes, prize if you can guess what that does. Orange mobile network provider, their kind of apps on their phones. I don't think we really have it in the UK, but Barnes & Noble's the US bookstore, they have their Nook devices, and there's an app for that uses Facebook. Sayak Video, some kind of video sharing site. Horoscopo, I'm not even going to try. Whichever language that is. Is it Italian maybe? I don't know. And then another horoscope app, daily horoscope advice. Who's heard of Clout? Maybe? Yeah. So that's now working with Facebook as well as Twitter and other networks, so lots of people using that. Also 20 feet, I use this, I quite like this one. It's like a social analytics service, mainly for Twitter, but you could also use it with Facebook and other things. And it kind of just, you can sign up and you get like daily emails telling you have lost this many followers, or you've got this many mentions, and it won't email you every stat all the time, it just emails you them if they're out of the ordinary. So it looks for patterns and then looks for breaks in the patterns and lets you know. So it's quite handy. And there's another kind of quotes thing, I think that's French, and an Italian tips app as well. So these are all very engaging because they're daily usage apps. Next, these are the hottest ones. So these are the ones that have gained the most daily active users yesterday or the day before possibly. And they're rated in that order. So Samsung's mobile apps gained about 1 million daily active users yesterday. Then My Calendar, which is another of these birthday things, gained a lot also. We've got Bing that we just mentioned, another calendar and greetings card. Anyone play Words with Friends? which is basically Scrabble, but they can't call it Scrabble for whatever reason. They've licensed the game, but not the name. That's pretty popular these days. So that gained 400,000 daily active users yesterday, and also 400,000 monthly active users. Netflix, which has just come to the UK, kind of online video rental. They have Facebook integration. Bubble Witch Saga is a game, and then we've got Castleville and Cityville. They've all kind of gained about 300,000, but some of them are losing monthlies and gaining monthlies. It kind of varies, as things go. Next we come to the developers that are providing these apps and the ones that have the kind of biggest reach. So the king, as always, is Zynga. They do the Vills and various other games as well. So collectively they have, I think it's about 222 million monthly active users, which is about 1 in 3 of every Facebook user, which is pretty good going. The people that do the static HTML app, Bensing, just have their one app, and they have 60 odd million just from that. Playfish, Electronic Arts, 45 apps, Microsoft we talked about, and then various others. Yahoo still have their kind of acquired 722 apps, and between them have about 30 million monthly active users, and there's some various other ones in there as well. I need to speed up apparently, so I'm going to do so. These are the most popular pages. Top 10 plus another one at the bottom, which I'm involved with. I always put in there for a joke. These are basically all the same order as last month, apart from Shakira overtook Michael Jackson. He's still the most popular dead person on Facebook. And the hottest pages are the ones that have gained the most fans or likes in the last day or so. Spotify is doing very well at the moment. There's a sports team, there's Adele the singer, we've got Love Story, I think that's a film, and Titanic, the film's in there. You can now like, dislike, and that's gained quite a lot of fans recently, and some other popular bits and pieces. This is a chart I used to do, but I can't anymore because the stats aren't available, but it's still kind of the ones that have lost the most fans recently, so don't worry about that. Any questions? I guess not. All right, we'll crack on then.
Yeah, let's save questions for the pub. Thank you very much, Dave.